Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello nice people, my name is Bondan Pakso Jhandu. My student's number is 09230133901. I'm from English department, semester 2, and this video is to submit it to fulfill a midterm test. Today we are going to study about recount text. Recount text is text which tell about something happened in the past. So, recount text is text that retells something that happened in the past, be it a pleasant event or unpleasant event. For example, a pleasant event is a holiday. Then go to animal park with family or friends, or camping. An unpleasant event example is the incident when you fell off your bicycle as a child. Well, past events that are retold are called recount text. Next is the purpose or aim of writing the recount text. When in the question there is a question, why is the text written, or the text is written for, or what is the purpose, what is the social function, and what is the writer's intention. So when there is question in the text telling about why it's the text written for, then there are the words purpose here, and then social function, and also intention. These are the keywords, meaning that the question text here asks about its purpose or purpose. So the first purpose of recount text is to share unique or unusual experiences. Second, to retell something unforgettable. It is retell past events. Third, to give information about an incident. So, to provide information about a particular incident. And fourth, to make the readers learn something. So, the words that I wrote underlined, these are the keywords. So for example, there is this question. Then the answer is to choose one. Is it experience, or is it retell, or is it give information about an incident, or is it to make the reader learn some things? Next, the generic structure of recount text. Firstly, there is orientation. Orientation is the introduction of information about who, where, and when the event occurred. For example, here is a picture like holiday. Example like a holiday in Jhandu. Last month, Udin and his friends spent their holiday on Jeju Island. Well, because there is a last month, that means when does that happen? And who goes on holiday? It is namely Udin and his friends. What are they doing then? They are on holiday on Jeju Island. And where is it? Namely in Jeju Island. When is there? Then who is there, and also where is this? In the first paragraph. So this is the orientation. Second, there are events. Events are a series of events in the story. So what activities are carried out by the participant? For example, what are the activities on holiday in Jeju? First, they eat, then they played ships, made ships, painted, Then they also played canoe. So the activities carried out in here, like having lunch together, playing, then painting, then playing canoe. These are the sequences of activities they do are called events. Next is reorientation. The reorientation usually contains impressions of the events experienced. So if it's about orientation, like where did you go, then with whom, when, then what were the activities, and finally closing with reorientation or impressions. After you carried out the activities, well, usually orientation that contains an impression, for example, a feeling of happiness. Like, they were very happy. They were very happy is enough. This reorientation is usually optional. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not there. Next, we go to language feature or grammar. In the context, it uses the past tense. An example of past tense sentence is I went to Bali last week. So using the word went. Then I spent my holiday in Bandung. So using the verb in the past tense. Second, use the adverb of time. The adverb of time used in the context, it is clear. Like last week, 2 years ago, 5 months ago, then and so on. So it's clear, right? Third, use action verbs. Action verbs are verbs. For example, played, worked, then bought, and so on. Next, there is a conjunction. Conjunction is a connecting word. For example, after that. Usually, for example, if we do an activity, it's after this, after that. These are the language features of the context. Then, let's read and pay attention to the following example of the text. So the title is My First Solo Backpacking Trip. Last summer, I embarked on my first solo backpacking trip through the rugged trails of the Appalachian Mountains. It was a journey filled with challenge, breathtaking scenery, and moments of self-discovery. Here's a recount of my unforgettable adventure. The journey began at dawn as I set out from the trailhead with a backpack filled with essentials and heart filled with excitement. The first day of hiking tested my endurance as I navigated steep ascent and rocky terrain. Despite the physical strain, the beauty of the forest and the sound of birdsong kept me motivated. As the days passed, I found myself immersed in the wilderness, far from distraction of modern life. Each night, I pitched my tent beside mountain streams under the canopy of towering trees. The solitude of the wilderness provided moments of introspection and peace. One of the memorable moments of the trip was reaching the summit of a towering peak and witnessing the sunrise over the mist-covered mountains. The sense of accomplishment and awe at nature's grandeur filled me with a profound sense of gratitude. The journey was not without its challenge, including unpredictable weather and encounter with wildlife. However, its obstacle was met with determination and resilience, strengthening my resolve to reach my destination. After several days of hiking, I emerged from the wilderness with a newfound appreciation for the beauty and resilience of nature, as well as a deeper understanding of myself. This solo backpacking trip had been an unforgettable adventure that left me with memories to last a lifetime. So, we're going to in the next slide. Let's analyze and elaborate the text in the slide before this one. So, the question for number 1 is mention the generic structure of the text, include the orientation, events, and reorientation. Number 2, write down the language features which identify past tense, chronological order, descriptive language, and conjunction. Below is the answer. So let me explain. The answer for number 1, exactly orientation, is my first solo backpacking trip. Why? Because it is introduction of the topic, and also the setting scene is Appalachian Mountains, then departure, excitement. So the next, we're going to events. The events include steep ascent, rocky terrain, immersion in wilderness, camping beside streams, introspection, reaching the summit, encounter with wildlife, facing challenge. Why? Because these are description of the journey. So the next is, how about the reorientation? Reorientation is appreciation for nature's beauty and resilience. This one. And how about the conclusion? The conclusion, you guys can see from here, and the answer is here, that I mark green text. Unforgettable adventure and also memories to last a lifetime. So, next we going to language feature. This is the answer, and alright, I'm gonna explain it. The first one is past tense. It marked by red text. The past tense like embarked, tested, found, pitched, provided, reaching, witnessing, and also left. Why? Because verbs like those are all indicate past action. And B is chronological order. The chronological order starts from there. The journey began at dawn as I set out from the trailhead with a backpack filled, this one, with excitement. So it's the beginning, and it is continue to the end. Which is to the end? This one. Start from here. I emerged from the wilderness. So the next is descriptive language. The descriptive language is marked by this blue text. This one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Rugged trails, breathtaking scenery, and towering trees. Why? Because those are adjectives and imagery that contribute to vivid descriptions. And how about conjunction? Words like last summer, and then as, despite, and then as the days passed, it's night, and then one of the most memorable moments, and also, however, after several days, help to connect events and also add detail and indicate temporal relationships. And that's all that I can convey to you guys. I hope my explanation is easy to understand. And yeah, goodbye. Ciao.